Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, trying to get better at the game. The ever-elusive 5,000 marker is still elusive. I was actually trying to play some Through the Ages right now, but nobody joined my game. So after waiting for like 5-6 minutes, I was like, alright, time to get some more ahead on my Battlegrounds content. I've decided that there's some heroes I'm never going to play as. I don't ever want to be Pyramid, the guy who gives a minion +2 health, or the Queen who gives +1 health to 4 random minions of different types. Just be boring. I don't want to be Patches. I don't want to be Ragnaros. So, oh god, this is a terrible lineup. Okay, so I like this hero a lot. I don't want to play him again, because I really hate how the animations slow you down. This guy's hero power is basically maybe get Ice Block. That's pretty much all it is. It's super frustrating. The other secrets, except for splitting image in some cases, really just suck. But god, I hate Ragnaros. Alright, fine. We'll do maybe get Ice Block and basically play without a hero power for 99% of the game. Or 100% of the game if I die early, then I'm just never going to get to use the hero power at all. I wish that there was, like, one more good secret. I really think that Blizzard should put Duplicate into the game, so that it basically gives you a golden card. I think that would add some oomph to the power. Splitting image is fine, and obviously Ice Block is really good. And maybe if we just added Duplicate, like, if you just, like, took out one of the crappy secrets and put in Duplicate instead, or better yet, took out 2 crappy secrets and put in Duplicate, I think this would become like an actual like good hero. I'm sure there's like because it's a very granular power. Like you can really control by the secrets that you have and take out and put in. Well, maybe not super granularly, but somewhat granularly how good this power is, so you can prevent it from being overpowered. Anyway, I decided to go for this guy because I think demons are fun. I don't think they're good. I've tried a lot of experimenting with them. Obviously, you want to be like Jiraxis if you're gonna go for demons, but it's fun. And I mean, the selfless hero is probably the best choice there. But we'll go for the fun route here. I'm not sure what particularly. I think actually demons probably don't synergize very well with this because typically with this you want like a really strong minion, and you're not gonna get one of those playing demons. Unless you get an amalgam, but like other people could potentially get a really strong thing. Like for example, if you're playing beasts, there's a guy that gives beasts +2/+2 and taunt. Like that would be a good thing. Mechs, you know, if you're playing mechs and you get the Annoya module, that's +2/+4 taunt and divine shield. That would be a good thing to splitting image. But demons don't really get that unless of course you pick up an amalgam. So here I froze. Maybe it would have been better to roll at the beginning of the next round and maybe shoot for an amalgam. But I want to just grab this. It's a good thing to get. And then I'll have 2 rolls afterwards to see what I can maybe freeze for the next turn. Racking's probably going to wreck my face. Okay, Racking got the dream start with Alley Cat. It's a really, really good start because you get a 2/3 and a 1/1. Very difficult to lose any of your early matches with that. Alright, so that's junk, but we'll go ahead and grab this. I mean, I'm not like 100% committed to demons. I don't have to go for demons, although this is taking a lot of early damage just to put some demons on the board. I could go for this, but if it's basically not Ice Block, I've wasted my gold. I think I'd rather re-roll to try to fish for something good. And that's good enough. So next turn I buy 2 demons. I've got 2/3 of a gold card, and this thing is a 7/7. I think that's fine. I will take 4 damage. But I think that you basically, if you're going to play demons, you pretty much just have to just take all the damage from your, you know, homunculuses early on, though obviously later on these are not worth it, and then from the Wrathweaver. One of the tricky things about demons is how long to keep your Wrathweaver around and whether to get 2 of them. I think that 2 of them is probably a mistake. Oops, that's bad. Yikes, that was very unfortunate that I lost those big stats. Yeah, so 2 Wrathweavers just takes up too much space for not enough value. I would buy a second one just to fish for a gold. Having done it many times, even though you wouldn't think that many people would go for demons, I find it very difficult to actually get a golden Wrathweaver. Oftentimes, you just never get it. Obviously, it's very good to get +4/+4 whenever you play a demon, and that actually is a good enough card to keep into the late game, but it's just very, for some reason, it's just really difficult to get him. Here, obviously, we've got Jiraxis, who is losing to everyone. Maybe he'll die. I believe that when someone dies, all their cards go back in the pool, so that should increase my odds of getting a Wrathweaver. Haven't actually fought him, so I don't know if he actually got it or not. I've definitely had games with Jiraxis where I just never get offered any demons, and so it's just sort of awkward. I switched to demons later, and then they're not good enough. And at that point, it probably you're just better off playing without a hero power and using your hero power to give an amalgam +1/+1. I just don't think there's not much enough quality in demons to justify a really late switch. We have a chance here. This Wrathweaver is going to eat up most of his board, and these guys soak up some hits too. Yeah, we got this. It's revenge for the Rat King whomping on us earlier. Bat 50-50 takes 1 damage off his face, so lucky for him. Okay. One other issue with demons is that there's a lot of them that have taunt, which makes it hard to get a good splitting image, which is the only other, like, good secret. Okay, so here, nothing good, unfortunately, no demons. I could, of course, switch. I could get, like, Rat Pack and Wolf and go Beast, but the problem is that, this is not what you want. You don't want the Hyena, really, if you're going to take a Rat Pack. I can also go for Max with the Shielded Bot and the Leaper. Or I could just buy a crappy thing and Tavern up. Got the Curator. Alright, I'm going to do something a little bit unorthodox. I'm going to Tavern up next turn. Please refresh. No demons there, so we're going to let that slide. I'll refresh next turn. I wanted to get an extra thing on the board to try to maybe beat the Curator, who I know has a good board. Okay, his thing didn't go off, which is good. That increases the likelihood of it being less relevant by the time it does go off. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, that's a good attack. It's gonna be a tie. Okay, I'll take a tie versus the Curator. And I think that extra 3/3 might have made the difference, so I'm happy with that outcome. Okay, still no demons. Okay, we'll do this, buy this, and I'll roll the bones. Okay, it's a tricky spot here. So, this in the short term is pretty good. This I could pick just to... Alright, I'm gonna freeze this board. Because I could do this, I'm not gonna play it, but I would like to fish for a gold one. This would give a +2/+2 to my Wrathweaver and help me fish for a gold card. And then this, in the short term, if I sell off these 2 mechs, which is sad because I am fishing for a gold with those, but if I do sell those off, I can play my Voidwalker and this Phalanx Commander, and that is essentially +8 attack, which in the short term is, I think, good enough, whilst fishing for 3 gold cards. Okay, we're up against AFK, who's probably doing pretty well at this point. Yeah, it's a good board. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a good board. And just got a good thing going with the crowd favorite. Alright, well, we're kind of just hoping to not take too much damage. Hey, you know, maybe I could actually win this. Hold on, I do have a lot of health on this. Is it another tie? It's another tie. Alright, I'm fine with that. It's totally fine. I mean, I don't have a hero power, so I'm really happy to be tying these top players. Okay, so here at 9 gold, we just pick up the whole lot of all this junk. We sell back... I mean, I could sell back this guy. No, this guy's obviously better than these guys. I'm gonna give up on the dream of anything over there, and we play this. And I guess... I don't know where the correct place is to put this guy. So I can roll twice, or I can get a secret. It's time to, it could be time to just start fishing for Ice Block. It's just so bad if it's anything but Ice Block. I gotta focus on the board. I think I'm gonna roll. All right, that's good enough. An Amalgam's pretty good. I don't think I can swing this. I mean, it's tempting to get one because a lot of demons do have battle. Well, do a lot of demons have battle cries? Well, there's the one that gives +2/+2 to a demon. That's obviously a battle cry. I guess not a lot of demons actually have battle cries. Well, anyway, so I could sell off this mini bot, but ideally what I would do is buy the Amalgam, and I'm just not going to pick up the crowd favorites. And then I could just roll, try to get my triples. Okay, could use a Divine Shield there. Rat Pack is minimum with no Hyena, so I'm not too scared of it. I think I win this, actually, right? I gotta win this, don't I? +2 attack actually kind of handy on these Voidwalkers, gotta say. Yeah, that was a good win. So I took a lot of damage early, and I'm also continually taking damage from the Wrathweaver and playing 2 Homunculuses. But I seem to have a pretty decent board for this stage of the game. Okay, so I could buy this and upgrade to 4. The thing about staying at 3 is the Soul Weaver is a tier 3 card. The thing about going up to 4 is that a lot of the good stuff you want is at 5, like Mal'Ganis would be just better than this, and Void Lord could be a consideration. So there is some incentive to Tavern up, but the problem is I don't actually have any golds. So we'll get this, and I'm going to roll. I mean, I could buff my Amalgam with it. I think it's just not quite good enough, especially because I don't have the board space. So we'll keep rolling. I think I'm going to try to pretty aggressively find a gold card. Do I take this to improve my odds of fishing. No, I think I gotta really try to find a gold. Ugh. This is the second copy of that. Alright, we'll take this. Sell this guy off. Put this down. Try to maybe turn a homunculus into a late game card, and we're gonna... Oh shit, I ran out of time. Okay, there was no ice block there. I got splitting image, which is not super useful at this juncture. This person got an early light fang, which is sort of scary, and 2 amalgams. Oh gosh, this is... I might still win this, depending on if this Wrathweaver can take out these amalgams. And the splitting image helps too, a little tiny bit, I guess. Yeah, I might win this. We'll see. No, not anymore. Okay. Yeah. No, wow, how did I ever think I was going to win this? I got crushed! Oh my god! Okay. So, it'd be really nice if I can get a gold card. I've had 3 doubles for a long time, and I've been rolling pretty aggressively. Okay, so this would be good, except that, because it grows the Wrathweaver and something else, it provides +4/+4. The main problem is that I don't have any room for it, unless I get rid of the shielded bot. Which I could do. Okay, we'll take this. I really want to find a gold card, though. That would be the best way to make room for this thing. This does not do demons. Okay. Well, I guess I'll pick that up. So now I'm fishing for 4 golds. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, cool for Cocoa Puffs. This is the wrong 3-drop. And there's a gold. And another gold. Can I get them both? Yeah. Okay, I am gonna freeze that, but I probably should have made some kind of a move there. Maybe sell this off. And then I have room to play. Well, I don't have room to play both of them. Yeah. Okay, so he did go demons, and he has more stats than I do, so I'm gonna die. And not necessarily I'm gonna die. I am gonna lose. My main hope is that I don't die. Okay, I wish the thing had died. Oh man, that would have been really good if it could have died there. Thank you for killing that off. Okay. Alright, I think I live. It's getting down to the wire, but I am alive. So next turn, I mean, I just hope I get someone, I paired up against someone crappy. This is a big case of, okay, so Brand's not doing super great. Okay, we're taverning up so that the... When I get a gold card, I get a 5, which means I might be able to get Mal'Ganis or Voidlord. Neither happened, and these are both terrible. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm just freaking thrilled. Okay, so this is just a gold coin. No reason to sit here dwelling on it. Let's grab our next one. Hopefully this one will be something. Please, please. Please, game. Oh my god. I guess we'll fish for a gold with 2 of those. That was incredibly unfortunate. And then we'll just, Another satisfied customer. Buff that. Do I fish for a gold by keeping this around? No, I think this thing's time has come. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold. One big guy. I can no longer use Wrathweaver. This, Beast Dragon Murloc, yeah, it's not worth keeping. Alright, well, I got a really, really big Wrathweaver. I can't grow it anymore until I get Mal'Ganis. Poison is very scary. If the Wrathweaver goes into that poison thing, I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh! Oh my god, that's exactly where it went! That Wrathweaver could have taken out a pretty big chunk of his board, but... Oh wait, no, this thing has taunt. Oh, there was no way. I didn't know it had a taunt. I missed that. Oops. Maybe my Wrathweaver shouldn't have been at the front of the lineup, but I had no way to know he was going to have a Taunt Divine Shield. So, yeah, that was cool. If I had gotten an Ice Block, that one secret that I rolled this game, I would have survived here. And maybe, I don't know, maybe finished in the top 4. I mean, I had something going with that Wrathweaver and, you know, a bunch of stuff, but I just didn't quite get enough gold cards. Well, I made top 8, which is not too bad. So, I'm pretty happy with that outcome. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.